Okay, let's do this. Time for another live stream, people. I'm getting ready for those bananas in chat. Where are they? Highcliffe Werder, first person with the bananas. Thank you, buddy. Carrot King. Oh, wow, wow. Chat be moving fast. Rocky Avalon. Shazmeister, thank you. It's all about if your name is readable by my brain. Command Alien, thank you. Jay's on fire. Thank you for all the bananas. The physics. Smoking Fovin or something. It is so hard to read. Moochie Games 59, thank you. Cool Patrick. Rapid Turtle. Thank you everyone for the bananas. Do appreciate it. It is apparent that we are now live. So, in we go, onto the game. Hi, how you doing? Let's start off with the pre-stream music. Yes, pre-stream music today was Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Out. I got a fun fact for both of these songs about you, and then following it up was Nirvana, Come As You Are. So, 2 songs because I had to get ready, I'm in a bit of a rush. And yeah, so fun fact number 1, Paul Simon's If You Can Call Me Out is like my childhood song. Apparently that song came out when I was extremely young, and I always used to, like, you know, smile and perk up when it was on. So it's sort of like my baby song, or my childhood song, and I've always loved it. I think it's a great song, and we should really like do away with this little thing while we're chatting here. And then the second song, Nirvana, Come As You Are. Fun fact for you, that song was supposed to be their Smells Like Teen Spirit. The record label thought that Come As You Are was going to be the song that would blow them up, and then Teen Spirit would be the sort of follow-up track that people would sort of, oh, that's alright, do you know what I mean? And it turned out that Come As You Are wasn't such a big hit, and then they put out Teen Spirit and it blew up, so there you go. So that's my facts for you. This stream, we are going to be caving. I desperately need resources. Like, if we have a good run doing some caving, then I'll come back here and do some work on this, but otherwise it really is, I just need to go caving. So yeah. Abdullah says, when is the End Dragon fight coming out? Well, we haven't done the End Dragon fight yet, and we decided to do it next weekend, so it'll be sometime after that, I guess. Hey, look, a little bit of iron. Let's smelt it, because that's all the iron that I've got at the moment. Like, literally. Wow, these chests have filled up quickly, haven't they? There you go. Wow, so my ender chest is sort of useless. Okay, so I guess we'll empty the ender chest. I should probably leave those over here, actually, because this is where they're going to be useful. The bows, I guess, we'll leave over here as well. Cool. Yvelin says, yeah, I love watching caving. Awesome. So I got a talking topic as well. I'm going to warn you now, there will be some slightly political talk today. Not really like me going on about it or anything. Just something that's happened that I kind of want to vent about, because it's not even really about the politics. It's more about how people choose to talk to one another, and why it winds me up when people do this. If you've been following me on Twitter, you might know what I'm talking about. And we've got a noise in me here right at the beginning. Here it is, Grey Worm 95 resubscribing for 5 months in a row. Thank you so much for your epic support, buddy. I hope you have a fantastic time on today's streams. Sarsaw says your talk's always political. I think you're confusing terminology there. Like, political would be strictly policies and how country and government is run. What I talk about, I would say, is more philosophical. I talk about how people should treat each other, and sometimes that, obviously, you know, there's like blurred borders and stuff. Sometimes they overlap a little bit, but I wouldn't say I get political too often. Emmanuel says, what episode did he take away all the water? I want to watch it. Emmanuel, it's been in a few episodes that I've been doing that. The next one that will come out will have a time lapse, which I've edited, and it'll have that sort of stuff in. These things need, like, sorting out as well. Sarsaw says, yeah, philosophical is a better word. There you go. Wait, no, that didn't have... Ah, right. You can go there. Right, one of these has glowstone in. Oh, it doesn't actually have glowstone blocks. Can I know on which days you stream, says Abdul. Yep, it's very simple. I stream every other day, so this month I'll be streaming on even days. I guess we've got no fuel over here. Then if it's a weekend, I stream in the morning. If it's a weekday, I stream in the evening. And we're going to get a noise in my ear in a second. Bam, there it is. How did I know? Psychic power. That's how. That's exactly how. Highcliffe Werder, resubscribing for 11 months in a row. Absolutely epic support. Thank you so much, buddy. As always, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And hey, 1 month away from a year. Thank you again for your support. Alright, what do we need to go caving? We probably don't need the axe. So we need like some stuff. Disgusting scab says disgusting scab says disgusting scab says say that is yeah. Wow. Saying disgusting stab. It's good. That one messes me up. It's not a particularly friendly username, by the way. But yes, trying to say that is a little bit tricky. Okay, and another one. We got Flip Biscuit here. That reminds me of Limp Biscuit. Flip Biscuit resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for your epic support, buddy. Really do appreciate it. We need to find some food. I do believe there is some food in here somewhere. Man, where did... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I knew I put it in here. Okay, so... Those go in valuables. Lily pads don't have a place yet. Neither does leather or ink sacks. And tripwire goes in the other one. Also, I don't really need to take these chests with me. Or maybe I'll take one. Might be useful. Okay, and then we've got silk touch. So we need to take a ender chest with us. Right, so all of this is necessary. I need some obsidian. Actually, no, I need some obsidian. I'm going to need some blocks for, like, making a path or something. Those can get chucked away if we don't need them. Ladders to get down, probably need more of those. Wow, I'm so unprepared. I could have possibly done some of this before I started streaming. I need some wood in my inventory. So there we go, there's that wood. Tripwire to go in. Oh my god. X, what are you doing right now, says Y. We're getting prepared to go caving. Like, I am very unprepared, as you can probably now tell. So the last thing we need is like 10 obsidian and a flint and steel. Oh, I've left some of my items back at the Guardian. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go back. Right, but at least we've got everything we need. X, your sub counter isn't working. That's because so far we've only had resubscribes. It doesn't count resubscribes. And Zaki Poophead says, what do you mean resubscribing for 2 months in a row? It tells me how long that they have subscribed for, right? So, if, let's say you've been subscribed for a year, it would tell me that when they resubscribe. So, Denny says, hey Asuma, I'm new here, how are you doing? I'm doing great, welcome to our stream. By the way, I need everyone to tell me where in the world they are, because I think we're going to have some Australians with us today. That's one of the reasons I like streaming on the morning, different time zones, say hello to a different group of people. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I've got to go up top for what I want, but there's a bucket of water, which works out. Right, so we just need my flint and steel, and then arrow, and then I think we're good. X, did you get the skeleton horses yet? Fear the Fro? No, I haven't. Okay, so having a look at chat, we got people from all over Europe and America. And, oh, it goes too fast to read. No, I see some Australians in there. Awesome. Hello. Normally when I'm streaming, all of you are sleeping, so good morning or evening, depending on what it is where you are. I don't know. It would be evening, wouldn't it? It'd be like 5 in the evening? I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you everyone for letting me know where you're from. It's nice to see lots of people around the globe tuning in and watching. We're going to head into the Nether now and go make a tunnel. Now, I dug a tunnel down to the very bottom, which I thought was a smart idea, but I don't really want to spend ages... I need a different pick, which means if I don't put it in my... Oh, we're going to carry both picks with us, basically. Because this one will pick the ender chest back up. There we go. So yeah, you have to dig a big tunnel underground to make use of it, because we dug all the way down to the bottom. So when you make a portal at the bottom, you'll hopefully make it in some caves. So we're not going to do that though, which is, you know, because the digging bit will take forever. We're going to go out here and then pillar out a bit further and make another portal, something like that. Anyway, we've got a donation here from XTC807 saying, hey X, nice to finally be able to catch a stream, given that I am from Australia. What was I just talking about? I am in bed for the weekend streams and out and about for the weekday streams and out and about for the weekend streams. Ah, so I get it. You're like, it's always at the wrong time. Well, it's nice to have you watching today, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. We are going to be caving today. Wow, look at that! I saw Wells doing this in his video. I didn't realise he was going to build it up nice and fancy like that. Exclusive preview. Exclusive preview. Still under construction. Well, it looks damn cool. Okay, so I really don't like this. I'm just going to say it right now. I really don't like what we're about to do. Oh, there's dirt back there. My God, it's above a lava lake. Why? Let's go out to Wells's one here and just build. Rather than build a bridge, let's just follow this and get away from those portals and then make our own somewhere. Like we could just go over there and put one. You know, we don't have to have it up in the sky as long as we know the way back. Yeah, we're going to go over there to where that fire is off in the... Ow! Off in the distance. Rocky Avalon says, X, I just donated but sent it through e-check and it will arrive in 3 to 5 days. Be prepared. No problem at all, buddy. Thank you. I got your message. I read it before the stream. Let's see. There's some glowstone over there. We could go a little bit further, couldn't we? Hi. There used to be quartz there, I think. I think I want to go have a look at that glowstone because if I have room on the way out, I'll pick it up. So we'll probably put the portal right here. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, this is our spot, and there's a little bit of quartz. And lots of lava. That relaxing music, Asuma, says Lionly. Yes, it's very relaxing, isn't it? Right, so what we'll probably do is make a little chest here, and leave that netherrack in. Could leave my... No, don't do anything silly, right. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. We've got one torch to get going here. Brilliant. Again, not prepared. Hi, Pigman. Hey, where are you going? Pigman. 1, 2, 3. And then we can put our 2 there. Excellent, excellent. So, you only have 1 torch, says Hydrofin. Yes, I just realised that. So, hopefully this goes to new territory. Should be a safe entrance, I hope, to this new area. Please no nighttime. Who's online, by the way? Ah, there you go. Me and Cub fan. Alright, so an area with ice. Interesting. Sugarcane. I'm instantly thinking, UHC for the win. What a great start. And nothing really of interest around here. We're not here for the surface, but if ever there's something interesting to check out. X, what happened that you want Cameron to resign, says infamously Alex. Okay, so that was our talking point. Now that we're over here, we could actually start talking about that. So, if you agree or disagree with me, that is absolutely fine. Everyone's welcome to their opinion. I don't like Cameron. I want Cameron out. I think he has attacked society's most vulnerable people by cutting disability funds, and he's given tax breaks to the rich. And he's just not the sort of person I want in power in my country. Now, again, if you disagree with me, that's absolutely fine. All I want, really, at the end of the day, is probably the same thing as you, which is what I think is the best for everyone, you know? Anyway, so there is currently in our country, there is people protesting in London, outside Downing Street. What do I want to do now, by the way? I want to go downwards, and we'll make that next to our portal. So somewhere here, we'll just go down. So there is people out on the streets. I mean, it's happening all around the world. Iceland has managed to kick out their Prime Minister, and this is in response to something called the Panama Papers, I believe. And basically, it's a massive leak of information that shows that world leaders and other people are hiding money in offshore accounts to avoid paying tax on it. So, you know, these are the people, like Cameron's making decisions with our tax money to cut funding to the NHS and things like that. And at the same time, he's hiding money in offshore accounts so that he doesn't have to contribute to pay tax for his own personal gain. So, in light of that, there's people around the world protesting. It's happening in London, and I saw that there was a petition to force the government to consider having a re-election, which is absolutely what I want. You know, kick that guy out. Even if there's no good alternative, get him out of power, is how I feel, right? So, now that I've explained the situation, I'm not going to really talk too much about what I think about it all, just that, because I chose to tweet that, and I think maybe, I don't know, you guys can probably tell me. In fact, you can tweet me your opinion, tweet me your reply to this question. Do you think I should do things like that on Twitter? You know, show that there is a petition going on that people can sign to... you know, something to do with our government. Because at the end of the day, I'm like a Minecraft channel, right? And some people really don't like it when I talk about this stuff, whereas it's a live stream, I don't do it in my videos, I feel that's fine. Maybe Twitter isn't the place to go and do this. But anyway, You can tweet me and let me know if you think Twitter is the place to do it or not. So what happened? Someone was in protest yesterday, Glenn Maxwell, awesome. I might be there next week. I don't know, it all depends on if I have the time, if I can make the time. Yeah, so someone's saying you're offhand. I'm putting food in my offhand. I've actually been starting to like that one. That's becoming my favourite. Now we have this sort of awkward steak pointing in, to the side of the screen. So yeah, right, getting to the point that I actually wanted to talk about wasn't really the thing itself, but the way some people started tweeting at me, and I had some people being really rude, just not interested in really arguing and just picking a fight, so to speak. Right, I need to craft more ladders, don't I? Let's get back up there. So yeah, so I tweet out this thing, and then I got people going, Corbyn this, Corbyn that. Someone said oh, you and your sixth form politics. It was just people started flinging poo at each other, basically. And I've noticed that people do that when they talk politics. It's like you've got to be on one side of a fence, and anyone who's on the other side is completely bonkers. And and you just start arguing with them. Does anyone know what I'm getting at there? Let me know in chat, because I'm finding it particularly difficult to describe all of a sudden, which is not what I was expecting. We're going to start smelting this stuff straight away. And I actually put that down to craft some ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So someone says, Twitter is fine. If someone doesn't like it, it's easy enough just to scroll past. Aha! Namalus. Yeah, you could say that, but clearly, from what I did yesterday, some people couldn't scroll past. They had to... Didn't I just craft 7 logs? Maybe not. They clearly didn't like it and had to moan, basically. I understand it completely, yeah, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I think most of you understand it by the looks of it. Well, at least no one said they didn't. So yeah, it's pretty simple, really. Think about how people argue in politics. It's almost like whatever they're arguing isn't really that relevant. People are just saying, you're a lot of rubbish, you're mad. It quickly devolves into not really talking about a point, but just throwing insults at each other. Like the given is that you're right, and you're just going to insult them and say they're wrong. And I really dislike that. Someone says trolls are everywhere. I don't think they were trolling, because I've seen this sort of discussion outside of Twitter, and it's how people have sort of learned to talk to each other, especially over here in the UK. Left versus right or whatever. People just don't give each other any respect when talking about it. It's all about flinging insults. So yeah, that's what annoyed me, that it attracted that sort of response. Someone could have said, well, I think this and that about this person and why we shouldn't do this, and then that would have given me something to think about, and I could have replied. But no, I get some people with the whole, you're mad, if we kick him out, the country's going to go down the drain, what's wrong with you, kind of thing. And I don't like that. It's pointless. Anyway, I'm missing noises in my ear and resubscribes. I've said what I wanted to say. I've vented. I've let off some steam. If you feel strongly about an issue, you should talk about it. Integrity doesn't mean catering to everyone all the time, Rage Panda. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I'm very aware that people come here for a different reason, It's like if you go to a concert and someone, I don't know, starts trying to get you to watch their movie. You're going to be like, hey, I came here for some music. Yeah, I'm just trying to be considerate of what other people want. But yeah, you're right, it is my platform to talk about what I want as well. I just try and find a balance. Right, so we're getting coal. Remember, we came down here for iron, and we'll probably get that better by finding a cave. So I think at some point I'm going to turn my volume up. Let's get a bit of coal together here. I'm actually still thinking like it's UHC. I really don't need coal, do I? Okay, Sasa says, it's your stream, you can talk about what you want, and I like that you talk about deeper, more meaningful things. Some people may not like that and think that your talks are controversial, but sometimes if your topics aren't controversial, then there isn't much of a point to talking. It's better to share ideas, even if it offends other people. I like the sentiment there. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Rocky says, X, you made it so that the Ender Dragon drops Elytra, but why not make it so it drops an Ender Dragon head? I'll discuss it with the other hermits and see how much they want the dragon heads. So some of you are saying use subtitles. I think that's exactly what we will use. Let's go have a look. Wait, where is it? Music and sounds, subtitles. Can we get a? There we go. Footsteps. We got a noise on my screen. There we go. Good. Okay. So speaking of noise, oh. I literally looked to the other screen as I was about to drop into that lava. Right, minecart rolls. That means we're near a mineshaft. That's brilliant. And it was over here. Thunder roars. Wow. Okay. Right, I better read this now because we're running out. Oh, don't throw your bucket. Running out of screen space. So Dragon King is here with a donation saying, I recently found your channel on YouTube through EFO. I am so glad to have found a new Minecraft channel content creator whose imagination and attitude is just so stress relieving. Awesome. Enjoying to watch, plus so full of knowledge. Glad to able to be wow, I can't read. Glad to be able to catch you live. Thank you so much for the lovely message, buddy. Welcome to my channel and what I do over here. Of course, you're probably well aware of Hermitcraft. There are lots of like-minded Minecraft players on here. So if you're looking for more Minecraft, of course, check out the Hermitcraft group because there's lots of us here. And yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the content. Now, I haven't seen that minecart roll again, but then again, I've been reading a message. Let's step back to where we first saw it and wait for it again. Okay, so I've also got to say big thank you to patrons of Lost Causes for subscribing. Thank you. Wow, just mashed out a block for you there. Thank you for subscribing. Really do appreciate your support. And also to Marklius93, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. The both of you can have a little shuffle, being new subscribers here. Bam, bam, bam on the channel. Yeah, that's the way around, isn't it? Staking that hand, one and the other. And Nobby Nuts for resubscribing for 11 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. 1 month away from a year. Absolutely epic support. You guys are the best. And let's have a look. Oh, we got another one here as well. Gloucestershire lad resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much again, buddy. Appreciate all of the support here. We have a donation from Moves for the Win saying, hey X, I'm at university studying television and broadcasting, and even at uni many people push their views on everyone and will stop friendships with you if you disagree. Kind of annoying, but I love your content. Interesting point there. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I think what we'll do is we'll dig up a little bit higher. I reckon this mine shaft might be higher up, and they're multiple levels, so going a little bit higher seems like a good idea. Yeah, there's a little bit of a life lesson there. I really think you should, if you get along with someone and you disagree about some political view or something like that, you should probably find a way to let it go, because you'll find that stuff, you know, like friendships can be more important than just some political view you have, you know. Like, there's stuff I'll disagree about with my friends, but shouldn't let that get in the way of things, you know. And there we go, that's all of the iron, I think. I just started watching Joe Hills, and for some reason I thought he was one of the new guys this season, but then I realised he's been there since Season 1. He is very entertaining, and I enjoy catching up on his older vids. Saucer, little story for you. Right, we've got a zombie groaning back there. Joe Hills is the first ever recruited hermit, so outside of the first wave, or the original hermits, whatever you want to call us, because I'm one of them, Joe Hills was the first person to join, which was really cool. And okay, now it's to my left. Wow, there is sounds all over the place. And yeah, his videos are great. He's got a really great sense of humour, and if you go and watch his Season 1 videos, they are just classic. There was this whole thing that happened where Generic B set up these like hurting hurdles to get into his base, and Joe Hill decided to camp out with his dead character on the death screen so that he could spy on Generic, but it bugged out and he was sort of like floating in the air or something. It was crazy times. Right, man, there are a lot of zombies up here. Oh, that's it right there. And we're in the mine shaft. Amazing. But the zombies might not... Oh, hi. Yep, they're in this part. Wow, you're going to set me on fire. I'm on fire. Okay. Fine by me. I got fire resistance. See you later, chaps. Right, now we're in here. We should hopefully be able to get ourselves some iron nice and quickly. And we're all caught up on our messages. X is an OG hermit, says Blub. Yep, absolutely. Hi, Creeper. See you later. Oh, there's a... Yeah, there's a thing. Oh, we got another noise in my ear. It is Blaze Junkie 82 has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. Have a steak and torch shuffle on me, and appreciate your support, buddy. Blaze rods. I don't know if you know that. That's from the Minecraft story mode. We played that, and I thought the way the guy shouted out blaze rods at us was just hilarious. So now every now and then I look over to chat, and there's just a little blaze rods message. You reminded me of that. Okay, so we can go up there. You know, considering that we're here for iron, it doesn't really matter that we're not like down at optimal height, I guess. That being said, the iron farm is being built this weekend. That's just occurred to me. When it will be fully ready, though, probably not this weekend. So this might be our last thing going looking for it. Infamously, Alex says, X, why do you name your tools? You know it takes an MBT tag off. It takes an MBT tag off. I'm sure renaming it would add to the MBT tag. Not sure what you're getting at there, Alex. There used to be a penalty for renaming tools, which there still is for repairing, but now that you've got mending, you can use it again. That was another bizarre choice that they made, you know. Punish players for naming items when they had a feature. It just didn't really make sense. So, going all over the place here. Again, let's just focus on iron today. That's what we came here for. Alex there in chat. Blaze rods. Yep, you'll see that every now and then. Can you play with shaders, says Whitecore. I just play vanilla. I much prefer vanilla. And shaders kind of messes up my computer a bit with recording, so I might not even be able to stream it technically. Aha, but this is great having a mineshaft. So I played a UHC last night. I recorded it. It'll be up on the second channel on Friday, I think, is the first day. And man, I had so much luck with iron. It was unbelievable. Every cave I went into, just every corner I turned, iron, iron. Go branch mining, what do I find? Tons and tons of iron. Okay, now I know there's cave spiders up there. Okay, we won't mess with that. We'll leave that alone. There you go. Ugh. Need to get through here. Hey X, maybe you can craft some fireworks and shoot them off when you hear a noise in your ear. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. I don't think we're at the point where we're going to be crafting them yet, though. Like, need to be a little bit more established. Have a farm with some gunpowder. Hi, zombie. Hi. Now, when you got wood on the ground like this, it means that you can that there's not a block below, basically. I think. Yeah, there you go. Look, there's another area down there. Pro tip for you when you explore your abandoned mine shafts. Wow, ravine. Intersecting ravine. I'm going to get lost in this place so quick. That's fine. Hey, who was that? Where'd you go? Take that, thorns. Oh, I'm in a cobweb. There we go. Alright, then take a little bit more of this. Well, I'm going to get lost quickly here. We're also running out of torches very fast. And I look like a hedgehog. Didn't I already make 2 stacks of torches? Oh, there you go. Look, there's another one right there. Well, we'll have to get through these as quick as we can. Yep, I'm going to get lost, but there is a lot of iron, which is good. Frying Speed says down to play chess. I like chess. Now is not the time or place to play chess. No, we got a noise from here. A donation from Bertie J373 says, "Have you noticed that whenever I'm here, Batman is nowhere to be found? XVX bam, bam in your face." Yeah, where is Batman right now? Who is Batman? I wonder. Alright then, isn't there like a new Batman movie coming out with Ben Affleck soon or something? I remember seeing a video of him where they like zoom on his face and that "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend" song kicks in. It was hilarious. Oh. Yeah, actually I think that movie's out. Anyway, I'm not terribly interested in seeing those ones. Hey X, have you hacked? Culadix, I have not hacked. I do not do the hack. Bit of a broad, generalised question, in a way. Orangelo says, didn't know that Make It Rain in the Stellian, my Season 2 died too. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I think you're talking about something else. Batman vs Superman. Yes, that's the movie, isn't it? That must have come out then. Alright, so I'm going to have a sip of my tea. It's been 30 minutes, I don't think I've even had a sip or mentioned it. I forgot that it was there. It's terrible. I need a tea alarmer. Alenkidis? Oh, I can't say your name. Alen KSDII. Finally, I've watched for the first time. Hello, X. Hey, buddy, welcome to the stream. Sorry for butchering your name. Can we get some butcher emotes in chat? I love the emotes. We need to use them more often. Blaze Junkie says, X, any chance some more Assuminati? I don't know where Assuminati is at right now. I keep talking about, like, I'll play it next week kind of thing, but each week rolls round and I still don't feel too keen about playing it. It's just like I'm really in the Hermitcraft groove at the moment, you know. I'm really in the mood for vanilla. And so, I don't know, I feel like if I log on there and play, I'll start something that I'll want to continue and I won't. And that, I think it's a bad way to play. What hit me? Did you hit me from under the block? I think it's a bad way to play the game if you're going to start stuff but not have the time to finish it, because you're going to quickly, like, it's hard to pick up a project like after you've, like, you know, had a big break from it. So if you think about Assuminati, we took a long time to finish the base, and every time I went back to it I found it hard to get in the groove and finish it. So not more gold than that, okay. Yeah, so I imagine we'll go on there, we'll play for an episode, I'll start a new project, which is the next thing to do, and then I'll want to come back on here, and then before you know it, it'll be ages before I get back on there, and I won't feel like doing that project, and yeah, so I'm not going to force anything, you know. X, how many sugars should I put in my morning tea? Samij, none. Tea tastes absolutely amazing when you get used to not having it with sugar. You see, that might sound a little bit odd, but sugar basically, like, your taste buds, or I think there's actually like an evolutionary link to sugar that us humans weren't really like. Oh man, this cave's massive. Let me get to the point. You know, sugar kind of like overwhelms your taste buds a little bit, which is why having lots of sugary things sort of makes it taste good, but then when you eat a lot of it, it starts to taste disgusting, right? So if you cut more sugar out of your diet, then more things like tea without sugar taste really nice, because you get used to. This is just like, what is this? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. This is like a massive open area. I imagine by the time I put the torches down, it won't look so impressive. But I desperately need to eat. There's a spider coming here. That's right, get caught in the water. Alright. These guys are easy to deal with. See you later. Let's put some torches in here. I was going to turn around and go, no, let's go back. Okay, so what is going on here? My god, there's mobs everywhere. I want to hit that guy. Oh no, don't do that. Couldn't stop it. Oh, but he's revealed some gold. My word. Please, calm down, all you mobs going crazy in here. What is with these blocks floating up? Right, so we've got a ravine there and a ravine here. This is why it looks so massive. We've got two ravines side by side. I wonder if they connect at the other end. And caves going between and all around. Hi! Hi, we'll come back in a second. Yeah, let's run through here. Oh wow, this is quite spectacular looking. So does it connect with the other ravine? It does! Oh no, maybe it doesn't. But then there's another ravine! Is that a ravine? Yeah, it is. Oh, guys, leave it out. Right, so we'll try and explore this cave. My word, it's going to be difficult to read chat today. All these distractions. Go away, you. Dark Knight says, hi, what you doing? We're exploring caves in the hopes of getting ourselves lots of iron. We came here for iron. It's pretty much the main thing we're looking to do. And we got some more iron, but we can't take it out. So we don't want netherrack. I'll have the gunpowder, though. The records, nah, not going to bother with. Let's put those there. Ladders, taking up space, taking up space. I've got lots of this stuff back at base due to farms. So that'll do us for now. A little bit of clearing out. And there's going to be a lot of stuff here to check out. So that's the other ravine on the other side. Wow. Is this at diamond level? No, of course it's not. So, although this might have a lot of stuff in it, it's probably not going to be that fun to explore. Should probably head back into the mineshaft. I'll take that. Okay, so we've got a resubscribed Mega Elixir. Resubscribing for 11 months in a row. Thank you so much for your epic support, buddy. One more month and a year. Unbelievable. I can't believe we've been streaming for a year. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy stuff. Right. Hi X, do you play any musical instruments? I've told this story time and time again. I like to say I play, but now that it's been years, I feel like I need to state I haven't played in a long time. Like piano, guitar, and drums are the instruments I have. I still have them. They're just, you know, like been put away and stuff. When I, watch out, guy. Alright, you've been taken care of. A little bit of iron here. Yeah, I do want to play them again. Like, whenever the YouTube game is over, the plan is to go straight back to music, which is what I was doing beforehand. Making lots of music. Okay, we're not getting a lot of iron in these caves. Speaking of which, there's some iron. Which is what we came in for. Cool. Hey X, what do you think about the polar bear mob in 1.10? I think it's fantastic. I really love the look of it. I like the way the aggression works, and I'm hoping that it drops something useful. But either way, I think it's going to look great out there in the snowy biomes. I reckon Yeb should also make it so that hostile mobs at night and stuff like don't spawn as frequently in those biomes, because I've always liked how in the day they're quite desolate and abandoned, but then at night they just fill up with mobs, and I've always felt that like it doesn't quite work that well, you know, because it's very different at night to what it is in daytime. Okay, I've got a donation here from Nobby saying good afternoon X Sugarcane, I love you, but when I play UHC you're never there. Ah, but you were there yesterday, Nobby. Did I read that right? I love you, but when I play UHC, you're never there. I was there yesterday, Nobby. What are you on about? Anyway, thank you for the donation, bud. I'm 100% sure you played yesterday's game. I remember you being there. So, I was there. Oh, that is a lot of iron hidden here. Behind the water. Why do you need iron, says Rob the Gamer? To make things, to do crafting. And stuff, right? And we've only got 2 stacks so far. I mean, the Iron Titan will be done soon, and then I won't have to cave like this anymore. I'm going to go back to the mineshaft. This doesn't feel as effective, this area. I hear a creeper hiss. And we'll go back in up higher than where we came out. Which all sounds good. Right, can we hop? Oh, we're going straight on. Excellent. And some more iron. Now, when you hear those creepers hissing, I get a little bit worried in a mineshaft because it might be a spawner. Beep beep T-alarm, says Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. I really need like a little actual alarm clock strapped to the teacup. That would be amazing. I think that would be an invention that people would buy. Or people like me. Blaze Junkie says, do you think there'll be a new Hermitcraft mod source for 1.9? We've been discussing what to do for modded Minecraft, and if it is a custom mod pack, I doubt we'll use the name mod source again. It doesn't make sense to, really, because mod source 2 kind of fell on its knees a little bit, and you know, with it being 1.9 and sort of new and fresh, we'll probably just give it a new name. I don't know though. Oh, give me my blocks back. Lots of iron, excellent. This music's great. By the way, we're listening to the new Kinkles soundtrack, number 15, which came out last year. I missed it, though. Asuma Amazing says, hey, Asuma, what have I missed? Not much, really. We had little talks and chats. We've been going through here just collecting iron. Oh, do you know I need to connect the rails? That being said, by the time I need more rails, the Titan would be finished. Yes. No, that's very true. Now that I think about it. By the time the Titan is finished, which will probably be like next week, if not this weekend. I don't know. Tango was on earlier, but I don't know if he finished it or not. Wow, little swimming pool in the middle of all of this. Yeah, by the time that's finished, you know, am I going to need rails in between? Probably not. So, aha, we've been here before. We do need to backtrack a little so we don't lose our way out of here. And we might get some diamonds. If we're lucky. Oh, 2 of them. Wow. Zombie, what are we going to win? Assumer, make a rail duplicator, says Dolv. Is it Dolv? Dolvy? Okay, that'll work fine. I don't really want to use a rail duplicator, so those are going to use this. That's, you know, a name tag. We got loads of those. Bread, so not much there. Not much there at all. The redstone got stupid amounts of already, right? So, interesting. Okay, another big open area. We had another one behind us. Let's not forget about it. Let's go open that. Ogswaggy says, first stream. I followed your channel on YouTube for a long time. Great videos. Keep up. Good work. We'll tune in for another live stream from the USA, New York. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Thanks for the kind message. A golden apple. Sweet. It's not a notch apple. I'll take the torches, and those rails are actually a little bit more valuable. So if we get more, it makes sense to keep them in our inventory and take them with us. Right, big dirt room. All mine shafts have one of these. I don't know what the decision here was, but I actually really like the dirt room. It's cool. Whoa, just got turned around a little bit there. Hi. Do you lead anywhere of interest? I don't think so. That's right, stay over there. And now this starts to go a little bit lower. Wow! We'll turn around. Grim says, we developed the taste for sugar as an evolutionary advantage. The amount of calories needed to power our larger than normal brains was more than a primitive man could get through just meals and the occasional berry. The problem arises that nowadays when nearly everything has some sort of sugar, or sugar byproduct, that I should say, if you want to put sugar in your tea, go for it, but try to put a little less than you might be inclined to. Interesting. Okay, so sugar was a part of our evolution, but now we've used too much of it. That sounds reasonable. I mean, I'm very aware of how much sugar there is in everything. To be honest, like once you kick sugar out of your diet, it don't taste that great because it all sort of tastes the same. Basically, how can we describe this? Is this like a double room? No, it's just an interesting room. It's got like a mine shaft going through the back of it. Hi, and there's a creeper. Don't blow up the chests. Nope, just gonna hang there and watch. Fair enough. Right, let's plaster. Oh no! You sneaky creeper! You blew it all up. Oh my days! Wow. Okay. Well, what did we potentially lose there? We're gonna use this chest. Okay, we'll come back to the whole sugar thing in a second. I want all of that. Don't need the records. Gold horse armor, absolutely will take. Now we'll free up some space here by getting rid of the things. Gravel's alright. I'll probably get rid of those three, as we're not going to mine them that much. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Do I see anything on the ground there that I want? Not really. No, I don't. So we need to check out these corners. Man, this mine shaft just goes on. And another one! It's another dungeon in the middle of this one. Okay, and now, of course, I don't have any of these. Oh, wow, it's a spider one. Sweet. Hi. Oh, this mine shaft's getting so big now that the image in my head is quickly fading of like where I am and what I wanted to explore because I keep turning corners and finding more. That all rhymed. Amazing. Okay, so we had a message about there we go. We had a message about about sugar. Yeah, and what I was trying to say is basically if you cut sugar out of your diet, then foods that you would, let's say, choose a sugary snack over, like vegetables, for example, sprouts and broccoli and stuff, that stuff starts to taste really nice. Oh my god! If the other one hadn't have blown up, there might have been three in range of one another here. Infinity! That's a really good... And a notch apple! Amazing! Sweet. Alright, all the gunpowder. And that'll do us from that one. Wow, we have had some luck today. Yeah, so other things start to taste nice. Anyway, that was what I was on about. X, don't forget the chest beside the spawner, someone says. Did I... Maybe it's a different spawner? Maybe I missed one there. Either way. Oh, another mine shaft up there. We'll leave it be. There's a creeper up there. Did we go down here? Okay, more iron. Well, we're going to get everything we need from this run that we're doing today, that's for sure. I love sugar and broccoli, says Kalamaraki, brilliant. Chat is moving fast right now. Previous spawner. Okay, so the previous one we missed out on. Now, again, talk about getting pulled over in all directions. Like, wherever we go, there's more to explore. There's a dead end. Right, we'll leave it at that. Anything further down here? It goes up. We'll leave that at that as well. And make our way back. Alright, there's a creeper up there. Hi, creeper. See you later. Okay, so we did that one, and we came from this one here. So this must be the one that I forgot, right? I don't remember forgetting it, but I think you're right. Wow, Blast Protection 4. Excellent. That is a great book to get. Blast Protection is a must-have on your armor. I'm going to explain it because I've explained it before. Some of you know this, but if you didn't, you need to know that protection on everything isn't as good as some protection and some other type of specific damage reduction, because protection has a limit. Like, if you have 2 pieces of protection 4, I do believe you are 1 point away from the limit. So you could have a 3rd piece with protection, which would leave 1 free, or you could do what I do, which is have 2 protection and then 2 other types. But this season I'm going for 1 protection and 3 of the other types. Now that's a spawner right there, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave that be. We'll go the other way. So what I've got is fire protection. Now if you fall into lava, well not lava, let's say you get set on fire, it reduces the amount of time you're on fire for drastically. You take less damage from fire, so that's really great because that's a hazard. Blast protection, creepers, stuff like that, they're not going to do as much damage. Now here's another important thing to know actually, is that a lot of people debate me on this, and I think maybe this is the thing that I neglect to mention, is that this is Blast Protection 4 is way better than Protection 4 at dealing with blast protection. So it's not like it's specific for blast protection, but it's the same amount as protection. It does more. It does more reduction than the other one. There's some XP down there. So therefore, if you're going to get creepered and you've got blast... Hi! We'll block that off. If you're going to get creepered and you've got blast protection on, you're going to take far less damage, which is a good thing. Let's pop down here. Maybe not. Oh, they're fighting each other. Quick, kill the zombie. Hi. Oh, don't set me on fire. But I won't be on fire for long because I've got that fire reduction. Nice. That worked out well for us. Now we need to... No, not do that. We need to put down some torches quickly. There is a spider spawner directly above us. Okay, and I clearly want to eat. More iron, more iron. More iron, more iron, more iron. Iron everywhere. It's a repeat of yesterday. Okay, right, so let's walk out of here and pick up some more. So yeah, let's have a read of some chat. Okay, Sarsaur says, X, what was your first impression of Minecraft? In high school, some of my friends were into it when it was alpha and beta and it seemed boring, grindy, and just not interesting. A couple of years ago, my friend reintroduced it to me on console and I fell in love with redstone and all the new things. A couple of months later, I brought it on PC and I've never stopped playing it since. Okay, so my story is my friend went, have you heard of Minecraft? I went, no, and they're like, you'll like this. And they gave it to me and I played it and I went, yeah, I like this. Basically, I downloaded a pirated copy, I made a world, and it looked really cool. I liked it, but very quickly I sort of picked up on, you can build whatever you want. And then there was this moment where I was trying to survive my first night. I hadn't seen any mobs yet, but I'd read about them. And then I dug into the hole in the wall, and that's when it hit me. I was like, oh my god, you can do whatever you want. And so I dug out a room and then another one next to it. And we're talking a room like nothing but stone. And it was not furbished or decorated at all. And I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. And then I built like a little staircase up to a room above. And then I made a window and I could hear zombies groaning and I didn't know what they were. And I went out into the darkness and then I couldn't even see them because the game used to be really, really dim. And I basically got killed and it terrified me. And then I was like, I want to play this again. And I went and brought the game. So yeah, that was that was a long time ago as well. That was when the game was in very early beta. And I've seen it come a long way since then. Recub's message in Minecraft chat. X mobs can still spawn on blocks covered with tripwire, correct? Correct. They can. They can both spawn on them, and the algorithm can start from them as well. Hi! We found all the mobs. They're hanging out over here by the looks of it. It is interesting to see so many of them clustered together. Hi. Ah, what are you doing? Okay. Need to eat. Right, I'm getting massively lost again. I'm not really sure what way is the way back. Beep beep T alarm, says Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. X, if you use Frostwalker boots at night, you can make an ice bridge and push the skelly horses to ride them to your base. That is an amazing idea. I'm going to write that down right now. Oh, have we been picking up all the other iron? We better check. So where was the last bit of iron that we found? Somewhere back here. Right, so let's check. Man, struggling to navigate. Yeah, we've been picking it up. Okay, so I need to write down that idea, but quickly I want to remind myself that we dropped down from up above around here. So through there is that spider spawner. That's why we can hear it. We blocked up that bit. Yep, this is all good. Now coming back to around here, we came in from somewhere and I can't remember where. But if we can find that ravine... Aha, yes. So we were in this area before. There's our... Okay, I know where we're going now. Excellent. Let's take some of these bits and bobs. So I've got to make a note. Must not forget. We'll do that right now. Actually, no. We'll put them there and then we'll do it. Okay, so on my notes... use Frost Walker at night to get skeleton horses back. Excellent. Thank you for that suggestion, person in chat. I forgot your name already. Have hearing difficulties, X, says Andre. No, I don't. I do not have hearing difficulties. Okay. Oh. What's going on down here? It goes into a cave. Ow! I think soon might be the time to head back. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, there is just stuff everywhere now. And mobs. And this area just feels really dangerous. But there's a big old bunch of iron over here. We'll take it. What idea, says Fabian Nisso, to use Frostwalker at night time to get the skeletons back? I think that's a great idea. Okay, so that we don't get too turned around, this is the way that we came into this room, and I think the area that I wanted to explore was past here. So we went this way, then we went right, and then we went left. This is just literally where we were a second ago. Okay, so that means we sort of covered that area, and we probably want to backtrack a little bit further. X, go back and do something interesting. Well, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this is what I need to do right now. I need to get iron because I've run out, and we've got a lot, hopefully enough. There is something else I was thinking about doing for this stream, but I was going to do some redstoning, but I wasn't sure if it would be a good idea or not because I haven't done like enough research to know what to do. We could give it a try. Oh yeah, we can't pick that up, that's fine. Any more iron? Yep, a little bit down here. Oh, pool of water. Didn't we go through this earlier? I remember swimming through this. Yeah. Make a shield, says Michael Garding. Do you know what? I've not been too keen on the shields yet. I do need to try using them again, I think. Let's see, let's make some more torches. And continue on our way. Right, so how do we get out of here then? How do we backtrack as if, let's say we were going to leave. I'm pretty sure that direction of the ravine is where we want to go. Oh man, I have lost my bearings again though. Right, these chests right here, we came to these from the other direction. From this way. So I believe actually this way was the way out. Now that doesn't leave anywhere else. X is all the it's on for Iskall. All the iron is... Yeah, some of it is owed to Iskall, but once that iron farm comes out, you know, I'll pass it back to him. I think he's got a lot, he doesn't need it at the moment, but I think I owe him 25 iron blocks and then we're even again. Okay. Well, we'll pick up a couple more bits of iron from this cave. X, you should dig straight up and break one of the biggest rules in Minecraft. X, my friend, showed me a house he built in Minecraft and I found it the coolest thing ever. So the day after I started playing Minecraft, I remember so well, Alpha 1.2.2, there wasn't many features, but it was enough to get me into Minecraft. I spent 2 weeks on hollowing out a mountain and building a house in it, and it looked really bad, but for me it's the coolest thing and I never stopped playing it and I love it. Yep, that's kind of how it goes. I remember that. Alpha used to dig and grind so much and it was never a bother. I think as you play the game for longer, you probably want to start playing in creative mode and stuff, because survival takes so long. Like, I love it when they make changes like mending, just reduce the grind out of the game. Oh man, this creeper's going to take my iron. Oh, you're dead. Alright, back down we go. 2K viewers, thank you everyone for tuning in. We are caving, looking for iron. We've got most of the iron we want to get, and we're trying to find our way back out, which will probably be tricky. Now, we made our way into that mineshaft through digging from, like, a place. You know, like we just popped up inside of it, I think. Or did we actually find a cave and then find the mineshaft? X, what happened to Scrap Mechanic? I just sort of lost interest in making videos on it, basically, and playing it at the moment. I'm waiting for, like, survival update to look at it again. So, I am actually now a little bit of a loss to which way to go. We were here a moment ago. I'm walking around in circles. Just staircase your way out, X. I've said this before. I really, really dislike giving up on finding the way out. But man, when I'm streaming, I cannot remember, like, which way to go. Ah, it's driving me nuts. I want to see something familiar so I can get my way out of here. We didn't come in from this way. I'm so sure that we came in from the other side, like behind me, basically the opposite direction. So I reckon we should pillar up to this bit. And it just leads us here. Ah, but what's going on over here? Right, that was relatively close to the beginning that we blocked that bit off. This might be the way out of here. Yep, I think this is it. So somewhere through this area. Right, this is definitely it. This is definitely near the beginning now. It wasn't too long that we came into this bit. I'm going to block that off because I know that was early on. Right, and we've cleared out all of this. That's a dead end too. Excellent. So, it's got to be somewhere around here. Aha! Look at that! Look, we did it! See, now that is much more satisfying than digging out of there, in my opinion. Which is why I like to do that. I like to find the way out. Sweet. The game had a lot of updates, X. There's a paint tool, and survival is around August time. Sweet. There's a date. I didn't know there was a date. Okay, so no diamonds. That's fine. Let's eat before we leave. X, start putting torches on the one side so it gets easier to backtrack. Rebinator, I've done that so many times, it never makes sense to me. I just get lost. The whole torches on one side of the wall thing don't make sense, because if you get turned around, then they're still just on one side of the wall. Hey X, is there going to be another day of pranking? The Red Commander, we're planning another live stream day, so that might happen. Night Fight and Evil Genie has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for your epic support, guys. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic time on this stream. We're done with our cave. Ah! What is going on out here? Filthy creepers, eh? Why are you not 2-hit kill like the last one? Oh, so everyone's dying. Oh, look, there's tons of them. And there's some piggies. And the sun is rising. Yes, the sun is rising. Right, see you later, chaps. Oh yeah, the creepers won't burn. Pacha! Oi! Oi! They're shooting at me from all angles. Let's just go through the portal already. Oh, that bat went through. The bat's using the portal. There'll be a bat in the Nether now. X, why does Mumbo... Oh, not take part in the live stream days? I don't know. You have to ask him. Let's... Oh, did I run out of food? Wow. I did not realise. Okay, so things that I... Do you know what? They can stay there. Let's head back. I think it was this way. No, I think it was over there. Let's not get lost in the Nether. How about that? X, you say it reduces grinding, but it doesn't really reduce grinding because people are always building bigger and more insane things than they need with more resources. Yeah, but that's not grinding. That's playing the game. I sort of see your point. What I mean by grinding is like, you know, like digging blocks. You used to have no enchantments on a diamond pick, and you would dig out massive areas. Then you got enchantments. Then we found instant mine. You know, they add things that have made the game easier. Mending for repairing, and you can achieve more with it. So what I mean by grinding is when you have to spend more time to do what you're trying to do because it's slow, as opposed to being able to do it quickly, which is what they've helped you do over time, I think. Nice Nether tunnel, Asuma says Minecraft boss. I didn't build it, Wells Knight built that. It looks really good, doesn't it? What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on Hermitcraft server X? Probably quite a few things over time, weird glitches and stuff, but nothing ever jumps to mind immediately. Oh, I didn't run out of food, someone says. Yeah, I had it in my offhand. Brilliant, well spotted. Hoboman says, hey Asuma, what do you think about flat earth talk going round? Or have you heard about how it's trending? Yeah, some people think the world is flat. I mean, if like, I don't know, if those pictures, I mean, like, if you want to convince yourself the world is flat, you're probably going to believe it, right? You know, like, stuff like all the images. See, the thing is, you know, the argument that the images could be fake, if you choose to believe it, then it's a pretty compelling argument to convince you that the world's flat. I guess in order to personally believe that the world is spherical, you would have to go into space and see it for yourself and be like, okay, you're actually right. Otherwise, you can use all sorts of arguments, like, you know, doctored pictures and that, and then you could convince yourself that the world is flat. Personally, I like to believe that it isn't flat. It sort of seems to make a lot of sense, and I don't understand what would be the motivation behind misleading people into believing it's not flat. Sarsor, Asuma, your Asuma duplication at the start of the last stream was one of those weird things. Oh yes, there you go. Okay, so if you go watch the Season 3 playlist at the first few episodes, which are really great by the way, like go check them out and watch them if you haven't seen Season 3. About 5 or 6 episodes in, there's an episode called Asuma Kills Asuma, where I find a way to kill myself and duplicate my inventory. It was really, really odd. And I told Dinnerbone about it and how to fix it, and he said that he already knew about it, but then he never fixed it. So to this day, I haven't really like shared how you do it. I think I might have actually discussed it. Either way, I found a way to like log into a server and duplicate yourself. And like I said, it also still works, and it was supposed to have been fixed. So who knows? Who knows? Right, just. Did I really only get 4 gold? I could have swore I got several veins of gold doing that. Okay, heal my pick with that XP, good. 8, there we go. No, one more. X, the video in multiple Asuma, how did you do that? Again, I won't say because you can still do it. It's if people knew how to do it, you could... Oh, do you know what? We don't need these. Or that. If people knew how to do it, like you could just log onto a server with a diamond, kill yourself. Now you got 2 diamonds, then you do it again. You got 4. Do you know what I mean? It's such a bad bug. It needs fixing. It's not worth sharing. X, are there any videos out there about it? Yeah, I made videos about it, but I didn't show you how to do it. If the world was flat, then the edge of the world would just be beautiful. Rage Panda, it might be. I often wonder though, like, how would you argue that, you know? Why doesn't at the edge of the world the water, like all the water, plummet into the void? I guess there'd probably be like some reason for it, but gravity and everything's round, so it's sort of sucked into the mass at the middle. That makes much more sense for why the oceans don't just drift off into the space than anything else. Okay, let's put these things in here. We need a golden spot for a golden rail. Yeah, this needs more sorting out. We'll get there in the long run. Did you look in the furnaces besides the nether portal? Oh, yeah. Huh, I left some iron over there. I guess we'll go grab that again. Silly me. Silly Asuma. Okay, gunpowder we want. Those things we want. Where did I put my notch apples? I have some. I don't know where I put them. Well, I know where the ender chest goes. It goes right in there. And we'll put the mending pick back in. Okay, not chapels go up here actually. Okay, that makes sense. Then we got gravel, we got andesite, coal. Does coal have a chest? It does. Man, I cannot wait for all of this to be automated. I need it. Where do I put these things again? That one. Just trying to remind myself. One chest at a time. No, wrong chest. That one. Hello, streamer. With the addition of Enderman to the Nether, do you think there'll be cool farms over the bedrock? Over the bedrock. Oh, interesting. I thought of a way to make a partially Enderman farm in the overworld. I'm not going to discuss that now, though. That's part of my plans for my base. Never mind. Exclusive preview. One of these has gravel in, I'm sure of it. There we go. Cool. Right, so inventory sort of cleared out a little bit. We'll go pick up that furnace. Man, thanks for reminding me. I would have forgot about that. And Fishery Eyeball says, do you support Donald Trump? No. I do not support someone who calls a country of people rapists or believes that building walls is a solution to problems. Absolutely not. X, have you watched Vsauce? I think you'd enjoy their vids. Real Jadoni, I have. I watched his one yesterday. I wasn't so impressed with that one. It felt a little bit... I don't know, I didn't really find it that impressive. It was just 20 minutes of stacking infinities together. If a creeper comes by and blows up your ender chest, how will you access the new ender chest, Asuma? I'd craft a new one. How else? Jerome says, oh no, here we go again. Yeah, here we go again, back to the Nether. This time I'll die. He didn't call a country of people rapists, Facepalm. He did. He did in one of his speeches. He called the... Well, maybe not quite like that, but he definitely called a large group of people horrible things without any real or just cause to do so. He definitely called them that. I'm sure of it. Anyway, it's not like, you know, he said that he'd like punch people in the face, like with people who counter-protest him. I'm like, what kind of man do you want one in your country if his attitude is, oh, build walls, these people are horrible, you know, don't agree with me, I'll punch you in the face. That's someone who's going to get your country into trouble. Let's see, Asuma, I just read the Minecraft wiki. It says you can have protection 4 on all of your armor without reaching a limit. That's the only case other than protection types. That is... Wait, oh, the furnace is the other side. That is not true of Minecraft 1.8. 1.9 I don't know, but absolutely not true. Minecraft 1.8, I did it. We tested it in myth busting once. There is a wall, there's a limit. We looked at the code, we got all the numbers. If it's still in 1.9, then who knows. Alpha Chung says he called all Mexicans rapists. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did definitely say that. Like, maybe not as bluntly and as boldly as that, but he definitely said it in a very clear and concise manner. And, oh, God. He said some of them Mexicans are nice people, while inferring that the rest are rapists, murderers, and drug dealers. Well, there you go. Like, how can you say that, like, to a country of people? I mean... Such a, like, if he's going to say that about one country, what's he going to do in a meeting with world leaders discussing whatever they discuss, and he's going to talk to people like that? The joke has gone too far. Enough Trump, pull his newsfeed. I thought if he gets like elected, I think a lot of people will be very scared of like the next few years and what's going to happen, and there will be a lot of attention on what he chooses to do. Because America is a very big country with a lot of power, and the world watches them in a way. But I can't help but feel that it's so obvious. I think when it comes down to it, people have to vote. I think a lot of people who maybe were not or are sure about it would surely like figure it out at that point. And you know, actually, do we really want this guy? When it comes down to it, do you know what I mean? Do we really want this guy? I don't know. I don't know. I just get that feeling like, let's say, you know, leading up to the election, it's all 50-50. Will he get in? Will he won't? And then the vote happens. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden it's like 5% vote for him, or you know, all of a sudden it's really small. That would not surprise me. Oh, my kitten is watching you stream. Says Genosaurus. Hello, kitten. Oh, that's cute and adorable. Let's have a look over here. We've got a donation from Phil71994. Hey X, I should call you Phil71994. Hey X, I think you should show the bug. I mean, you want it fixed, and the more people abusing this bug, the more pressure lies on Mojang to finally fix it and stop the Trump debate, please. Have a nice day. Yeah, okay, we'll stop the Trump debate. It's not a debate. I was just saying that. I mean, yeah, maybe it was a debate. Anyway, thank you for the donation, buddy. And I don't want to show it because this is the thing. Mojang seem to be so far behind what's happening in their own game. Like, they seem completely unaware of like crippling bugs in their game that break all sorts of redstone contraptions. And you know, and like, if I do that bug, it might take them a year to find it. There's been, like, Dinnerbone already knew about it and couldn't fix it. It's not worth sharing. I think it will ruin more people's games than it would prevent, because people don't seem to be using it already on a large-scale basis, right? So that means that a lot of people aren't therefore being disrupted by this horrible bug. So that's a good thing that it isn't so widespread. If I choose to go, let's show you how to do it, let's make it widespread, it could be a long time before they fix it. You know, how sucky would that be if there was a year of people duplicating their inventories? I also don't want to be the person that brings that about. Asuma and his year of darkness for Minecraft. Year of darkness. The year where everyone had millions of diamonds because they kept killing themselves. Yeah, don't want to do that. What's the bug, says Caven Kierman. Basically, you can log into the server twice and kill yourself, and then your inventory will drop on your old character and you'll duplicate your inventory. That is a bug that I know how to do and tried to get fixed, and they didn't fix it. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at my list of things to do. Oh, wow, I just resized my screen accidentally. That might mess up how it looks on the other one. Not sure. Did it cut off a bit of the bottom? I think it cut off a bit of the bottom because of that. Phil says, yeah, you convinced me. And feel free to call me whatever you want. I'll call you whatever comes to mind when I read your name. I always read it differently, don't I? Okay, so we'll set up the portal for caving. I'm gonna go do something that I don't normally do, which is to redstone with like no knowledge, right? And now I would do this on my server, play.supervoid.com, if you want to go on there. But I think what we're actually gonna do is create. We'll create a new world for this. Storage, we'll call it. And we want to make ourselves a redstone ready. Real Jody says, totally butchered my name. There you go. Apoplex says, sellout. I'm a sellout, apparently. Let's go game rule. Do that. Cycle false. Time set 6 1. 1 2 3. There we go. That's all I need. Right. So storage system for my base. It's got a very limited amount of room to operate in. Now everything's trap chest. That should be good. Sorry, not trap chest, which is a good thing. Alright, so this is the storage system. Oh man, holding shift doesn't slow you down. It's like the worst thing ever. I so like holding shift. Like, I'm literally holding shift right now. Not only to place chests, but to move faster. The Year of Darkness becomes a channel based on exploits. Sarsaw says, Asuma, did you watch Tango and Impulse's stream a couple of weeks ago where one of them said Mojang needs to stop acting like a mum and pop dev company? They're a huge company, we're a huge parent company, and they need more than just 2 to 3 guys working on the PC version. They need a handful of guys full-time working on bugs, and they have no excuse to be slow on updates anymore since they've sold millions. Sarsaw, let's talk about this. I'm happy to talk about this. When it comes to criticising Mojang, I sort of hate doing it because I kind of love them as well. Like, but I think if you want to, like, let's say, try and be as rational as possible, change happens. Change is like unavoidable and inevitable. So the way that Mojang operates will have to change at some point. And I think they have surpassed the charm of being a small, like, little indie company with their developers chit-chatting on on Twitter and telling you about the game and stuff, and they're now at a point where they really need to perhaps refocus a little bit and deliver solid stuff constantly, because they have tried to polish up the game, and in doing so have really badly drawn it out and failed to polish it. There are still just crippling bugs all over the place, especially for redstoners. Builders are unhappy with slabs and stairs. Now, because we're talking about a game, you know, what have you got? You've paid 20 quid for, maybe even less than that if you bought it a long time ago, 20 quid for a fantastic game that has given you an insane amount of content, right? And then here you are moaning about it, like about updates, about additional stuff. So, you know, there is that trivial element of, do we really have the right to moan about it? But let's say, for the sake of argument, that we want a better Minecraft, even though it's already amazing, and that we are going to moan about it. Lots of you are saying beep beep tea alarm, I'll drink some more tea. Then I think we can definitely criticise them and find some problems with the way that they do things. But you know, that might be maybe not a fair thing to do. So anyway, I think Tango and Impulse are absolutely right. They definitely operate like they're running the company out of a garage, and they're not. They're a massive company with an even bigger company behind them. And the reality is, with the funds they have, they should have a massive team of people working on Minecraft. They should have a big game plan. They should be doing everything they can to assure that this game is, you know, brilliant, basically. And my personal thoughts is that the initial concept of the game is so genius and brilliant that you could have actually probably put it in anyone's hands, and whatever they'd done, it could have been incredible, right? So that means maybe it's easy for them to think they're doing great because the game is so popular and big. Why do they need to change, you know? But I don't think some of the stuff they do in their updates is that great. I just think the core concept of the game is so fantastic that it's almost like there's little you can do wrong when you choose to add a texture, because you give people more options. So I am both critical of them and also trying to be a bit not critical, because like I've said, you know, we've got everything that we need in this game. Or sorry, you know, the game is brilliant. You've got your money's worth from it. And, you know, do you really have the right to complain? It is a game. I don't know. But if we say, okay, you do, then there's definitely criticisms of them to be made. Rocky Avalon says, but Yeb follows him. Yeb does not follow me on Twitter, I don't think. And also, I think people get this idea in their head that YouTubers can go, hey Mojang, do this, and then Mojang will do something. That's not how it works at all. Sosa says, yeah, that's a great point. I paid like 25 bucks for it and got on that amount out of entertainment dozens of times over. I do feel bad for complaining, but doesn't mean that those complaints are even valid. And I agree the core concept is brilliant, and I do love them, even if I can complain. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength, my friend. MC Fex says, hey, did you know that weather clear 99999 stops the rain completely? MC Fex, it doesn't. It stops it for that amount of time. There is no way to stop it completely. Okay, so this right here is the concept for moving the items around. I've actually missed a little bit. Let's go down by 2 blocks. This is the most compact way that we can make this... Well, wait a minute, it goes down... excuse me. Wait, what way are the items? So they're going to go up, then down, then they need to go across. Right, yeah, that's the bit that I got confused on. So that means that these two have something facing up, and they have hoppers pointing into them like that. Okay, so now that we've got that, that is our essentially... Let's also put a couple hoppers there. That's our setup for moving the items up and down. Now the next bit with the redstone is the stuff I don't really get at all. Hello Sumer, is this going to be Tango's storage system? It's not Tango's, we're going to have to build our own because we've got a very limited amount of space to work in. Is it cheeky to sell you something a bit faulty? Dr. Big Mix, I would expand on your question. I think depends on the circumstances in which you've been sold something that doesn't work or is faulty. Oh, do you know what? We could change this. If that one faced into that hopper, it might work, but I won't change that now. It depends on how the wiring behind it works. So, those of you that are smart are going to have to help me out here, because I don't fully know how this next bit works, right? But here's my thinking. The only space that we have to work with is that. Oh, sugar. Okay, we've got that to work with. And no more space. So, I think this might be how we do things. We have 2 torches. Oh, it makes it click. I thought that wouldn't make it click from there. Or does it click because... It probably clicks because it's empty. Oh, I need to refresh my memory here. Okay, let's do some testing. Oh no, now I understand why the other one doesn't make noise. Let's put in a hopper. And a chest. And some... Well, that's all just going to go straight in, and that's fine. So if I go like this... Right, no sounds, and it's moved things up. Now if I go up to where there isn't items... Okay, so an empty one clicks. Interesting, right. Oh, that kind of breaks my idea a little bit. Because my idea was to have a clock control all of this, so it's always like... It's like sending items up and letting them drop down, and sending them up and letting them drop down, but that won't work. Damn, okay. Well, here's another thing I've just noticed. Let's mess around with this again. Oh, this is interesting. We also got this space right here to both work with both sides. So let's do that test again. We just need a repeater there and a repeater here. So, all this time I thought it was about the way that you power them. Man, how have I not learnt that before? It's if you power an empty dropper that it makes a noise. Yellowvin says, and Mojang have just been brought over by Microsoft, may need to reorganise their people, and sometimes morale in the company may be affected. The old team may not be together, and they need time to find the synergy to work together again. It's true, but you know, how long have Microsoft owned the game for, and how little have we learnt about what's happening to it? Apparently my server is down. That is not good. Autumn might be watching. I've just got a text that I need to reply to. I need to reply. Alright, getting back to this. Let's have a read of this message here. What do you think about Notch leaving Billions with Billions and Jeb and Surge and Dinnerbone having built a lot of it and yet getting nothing? Those guys got a big cut of that money. They didn't get nothing. What are you on about? I think lots of people got a cut of Notch's fortune who were working at Mojang. Okay, so someone says Old Man Asuma. Okay. So right, anyway, let's say we power it like this. We're going to get clicking noises. Now, if we want to avoid the clicking noises, it is about having the right sort of item in place. Now, there's an item elevator that we might be able to use, and if we could get it to also lock the hoppers, that would be amazing. Now, I've built this one a lot of times, but I can never seem to remember it. I'm realising as I do this that a better understanding of when to power the droppers and when to lock the hoppers is going to benefit me greatly, but I don't. Right, so it's locked by default. Or is it? Because an item can't go in. So it's not locked by default, but I think actually we change that in a second. Yeah. So we have... now look at that. We go into the space that we can't use. I think I've made a big mistake with this storage system. Oh dear. Bit of redstone. So now it's not locked and an item can go in there. Oh dear, what have I done? My wife was just like an explosive grenade. I pulled the ring and my house was gone. Dear God, the silly joke, godlike skills. Byx got to go visit hospital. See you later, Stone Cold Josh. I hope all goes well at the hospital for you. Joshua says you got to know when to drop them and know when to lock them. Yeah, yeah. But we just don't have the space for this. I thought this would have fit in the area that we need, but it clearly won't. Now, can we change this at all? There is a delay there. I've got a feeling that delay is important, right? I think you might even need to do that to it, because otherwise that does the same thing. Oh, or it doesn't. No, because there's no item there. You need the inversion. Now we can invert like that, but can we get that to point into this block? Probably not. I guess you could put that there, right? But now you're going to lock the hopper on the opposite side, and it will be locked by default, which means the flow of items is going to suffer. Yeah, and if you lower this, then it lowers on the opposite side because it's mirrored. Extra tea is going cold. Don't worry about my tea now. Remake your storage system underground. Lintech, I would like to do that. I'm really annoyed at myself. You see, I haven't had as much time lately to plan ahead, and where I've chosen to do this, I may have shot myself in the foot a little bit, you know? You could redo the redstone underground and transfer the signal upwards. That's another option, yeah? That was similar to what we were doing before. Okay, so we are trying to do this without a clicking sound, and I think that means the redstone will need to be more direct to each dropper and be more immediate, which means it's probably going to be a lot harder to get correctly. That being said, if we can pull out a signal here to say there's items waiting to go in, and then that can activate something below that sends a signal up here, that might just work. By the way, any redstoners who want to get involved with this project, any help would be obviously welcome. As oh, do you know what? I'm not sure if that works. I'm not sure. Probably like someone who's built one of these before will understand the concept. What if you had something like this, and you had your torches going left to right? I wonder if that would... If that were the other way around, I reckon that would make more sense. Now what you might need in this situation is a timer down the bottom that this activates and says items are ready to go. Then a signal will come up and it will unlock on it. The other side are locked and it will unlock them bit by bit. Get rid of the clicking sound. You could put renamed items in the system. That is not how you get rid of the clicking sound. We did this before. The clicking sound is when the dropper is empty. When it's full, it doesn't make a click. That would lock the hoppers, says Dragoncrafter NL. Yeah, but it would also unlock them as well, right? And we want them to do that. I don't know if it's going to be the right stuff. I should probably look at Tango's design a bit more and figure it out a bit better. Anyway, I think what I wanted to do definitely won't work, which was to have the timing run off of the dropper. We've got to do something different. Left to right, dust to extend to a side of droppers. Like, have dust run across here. I mean, yeah, anything could work. The main thing is that when we're sending items up, that the time is correct to get all the items that go in all the way to the top, and then we don't have to worry about it. And then at the same time, we need to, with that signal, lock and unlock the hoppers one by one, which is the bit I'm going to struggle with. A lot of you are saying get Mumbo to help. I mean, Mumbo's, you know, what is he doing? I don't know, but I can't just get him to come and help me. If there's people watching who are interested in helping, you can of course tweet me. Some people have done that before. The man says, get the unnamed items to go round in a logo so there's always an item in the hopper. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. No, I doubt having a dummy item in the system is really what we want. Doc M has a video on a silent design. The title of the video is Minecraft Item Elevator. Dan, I know how to build one. We've got a limited amount of space. Let me put it like this. There's a lot to figure out here. And it's all got to be built in that space right there. 2 blocks behind. And then there's a wall here. This is why I shouldn't have rushed into it. I knew as I was doing it, it'd probably be bad. But you think, oh well, deal with that tomorrow. Hey Asuma, how's the stream going? About to watch the capture of the SpaceX Dragon on NASA. I have no idea what the capture of SpaceX Dragon is. And again, people are saying watch so-and-so's video. Again, like, you know, people have built these not that fit into a too wide space, which is what I've got to try and do. This honestly doesn't need to be a fully automatic system, to be honest. it's not very possible 2 blocks to work with. If you're planning on making a mega structure near the ocean monument, why not wait until you start the foundations of that build? That's true, I could move it over there. That building that I built, I wanted that to be my base, and I knew this would happen. Like, if I just start building something and then say, hey, I'll put in the storage system later, I'll never have enough space. And it's why I go underground so much, because then you just dig and there's more space everywhere. Anyway, EMA5 says docks would fit, assume it. It probably wouldn't, trust me. There's, like I'm saying, it's not just the elevator, it's all sorts of things here. It's really easy to say, go watch this video, it'll fit, but I've already gone around and looked at all the videos and nothing fits. Like, there's something custom got to be built here. Anyway, to those of you saying it's not possible, here's what I'm thinking. Your redstone to control everything can be in this space, but the logic of controlling it can be down below, where you've got more space to build a clock and something to time. Right, let me read this text. I need to read this. Right. I have to go now. That is all I'm going to have time for today, peeps. We're going to go quickly. I'm going to go look and see if anyone else is streaming. X, are you for death penalties? A bit late to bring that one up. Absolutely no. Never. Never for a death penalty. It's not a solution to take someone else's life. Alright. Yeah, so that's going to be it from me this stream. If you have enjoyed it, I'm glad you have. And oh my god, I'm out of the groove. What am I supposed to say here? There's no one a raid, so we're not doing a raid. I want to say thank you to everyone who donated and subscribed this stream. I do believe I might have missed one. Godcrafter UK, did I thank you? If so, thanks for resubscribing. Also, thank you everyone in chat for hanging out and watching the stream. And if you didn't chat, don't worry about it. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us today. And yeah, that's going to be it from me. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.